95.5 FM Abuja. They have something for you guys. The Niger Boss Factor. So if you think you're talented, like if you know you can sing, you can do something extraordinary, this is your show. This is your time. Come and wow us with that boss factor. Remember to follow the instructions on the screen and do everything that you see on the screen. And remember also that there are amazing prizes to be won. Like there is a car worth 7 million naira to be won. Auditions end September 19th, 2021. So start registering now. Auditions are held, like you can audition in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Owerri, Benin, either of these states available for you. And remember to always infuse a bit of your culture in whatever you do.
Don't be shy, don't be shy. Let's start to spray money.
Do you really like me? Cause go DJ. Hi guys, my name is Gochi. I'm an Igbo artist. I sing, I rap, and I have good news for you. Big news. So, the Boss 95.5 FM Abuja, they have something for you guys. The Niger Boss Factor. So if you think you're talented, like if you know you can sing, you can do something extraordinary, this is your show. This is your time. Come and wow us with that boss factor. Remember to follow the instructions on the screen and do everything that you see on the screen. And remember also that there are amazing prizes to be won. Like there is a car worth 7 million naira to be won. Auditions end September 19th, 2021. So start registering now. Auditions are held, like you can audition in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Owerri, Benin, either of these states available for you. And remember to always infuse a bit of your culture in whatever you do.
Don't be shy,
A very good evening and welcome to The World Now at 4 on Hills TV. I am Udwak Daniel. First, let's talk the headlines. On this note, let's just quickly take a break. When we come back, it will be more on The World Now at 4 on Hills TV. A very good evening. Welcome to The World Now at 4 on Hills TV. I am Uduak Daniel. First, let's talk the headlines. And on the headlines, Buhari says Nigeria will crush Boko Haram terrorists. Still on the headlines, Rwandan president visits troops fighting Mozambique insurgency. On the headlines as well, 1 dead, 12 injured in U.S. supermarket shooting. And on sports, Joshua backs Wilder to beat Fury. And now the news in detail. The Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari has said that Nigeria will spare no efforts at getting rid of Boko Haram terrorists, especially in the northeast part of the West African nation. He stated this while addressing over 80 world leaders at the 76th session of the United Nations General Assembly in New York. Away from that story, bringing you more stories, the Department of Petroleum Resources, that is the DPR, in collaboration with the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, that is the NSCDC, have arrested 8 illegal dealers of liquefied petroleum gas, that is the LPG, in Maiduguri. The DPR Northeast Operations Controller, Agada Jerome, made this known today in a statement issued in Maiduguri. Jerome said the dealers were arrested during a patrol by officials of DPR and NSCDC. He said the activities of illegal LPG dealers and gas refill outlets posed a grave danger to lives and property. The operation controller said several 100 to 150 cylinders, weighing scales and decanting devices were confiscated from the 8 suspects. He urged the media to support the government in sensitizing the public on the benefits of LPG and the hazards associated with the activities of illegal roadside vendors. From Maiduguri to Lagos State, where the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, CP Akeem Odumosu, has vowed to arrest and persecute the hoodlums who killed a policeman, CSP Kazim Abonde, in Lagos State. The victim was killed on Thursday when policemen carrying out enforcement in the area were resisted by the riders who protested against the seizure of their means of livelihood. The situation was said to have snowballed into a clash and resulted in the death of Abonde, who was reportedly hacked to death. Spokesman for the command, CSP Adekunle Ajisabutu, in a statement today confirmed the killing of Abonde by the rampaging hoodlums. He said the urchins attacked the policeman with guns, cutlasses, and other dangerous weapons. And now for some COVID-19 update. Nigeria has recorded 433 new cases of COVID-19 in 17 states, bringing the total to 203,514 in 36 states of the country, plus the FCT. According to the latest information released by the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, that is the NCDC, FCT reported 191 cases, Lagos 79, Anambra 63, Rivers 27, Plateau 13, Oyo 10, Delta 9, Ondo 8, Edo 7, Gombe 6, Akwa Ibom and Borno recorded 5 cases each. Bayelsa and Zamfara also recorded 2 cases each. Enugu and Kano announced 1 case each. A total of 191,942 persons have been discharged, and the number of deaths is 2,668. So, the number of active cases amounts to 8,904. When the news returns, news from other parts of Africa. Do stay with us.
Hi, my name is D-Flex and I am a contortionist. My talent brought me to the world stage through America's Got Talent, and I have an amazing opportunity for you. Boss FM 95.5 Abuja, the sole sponsor of Boss FM 95.5 Valentine Special Abuja. A Valentine show that shuts down the whole of Abuja and still has everyone talking about it, is here with another blockbuster. Naija Boss Factor. If you have a unique talent like mine, or you can sing, dance, act, or fashion, whatever your talent is and you want the world to see, follow the instructions below to register. On the Americans Got Talent stage, I brought the Naija Factor with my look. So whatever you're bringing on the Naija Boss Factor show, make sure it has a Naija feel to it. Auditions will be held in Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, Benin and Owerri. And a 7 million naira tier.
You're still watching The World Now at 4 on Hills TV. Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. Mali's National Transitional Council has passed a bill to create a war college. The CNT, which acts as a legislative assembly during the transition period, voted to create the school to strengthen the country's national security arsenal by training future Malian army officers. According to reports, the EGM Mali War College will provide high-level training for senior officers of the Defense and Security Forces Army, Police, Gendarmerie, but also for certain civilian executives. It will also be a place for research in defense and security strategies in collaboration with the academic community. Report says the officers who graduate from this program are destined to occupy the highest positions on a staff within the Malian army, but also in international operations such as UN peacekeeping missions. From Mali to Rwanda, where Rwanda's President Paul Kagame on today began a two-day visit to Mozambique's insurgent-hit north, where he has sent 1,000 troops to help local soldiers fight jihadist militants. Kagame landed in the provincial capital, Pemba, in the morning. According to reports, one of the activities planned during his two-day visit will be meeting the armed forces and police sent to Cabo Delgado to restore peace. Foreign forces have helped Mozambique regain ground since militants launched a coordinated assault on the port town of Palma in March, upsetting multi-billion-dollar gas projects and raising international concern. The European Union has meanwhile set up a military mission for Mozambique to help train its armed forces. Report says Kagame and Mozambique's President Filipe Nyusi are scheduled to address the media on Friday evening. Still in the news, South Africa is seething over Britain's decision to keep the country on its coronavirus red list, a move that means travelers must pay for pricey hotel quarantine on their return to the UK. Renowned for its wildlife and breathtaking scenery, South Africa is struggling to recover from the crippling blow coronavirus dealt to a tourism industry that directly accounts for 3% of the nation's economy and prior to the pandemic was one of the few employment's bright spots, providing more than 700,000 jobs. Shut off from the rest of the world for most of 2020 and then blacklisted by several governments over the discovery of the Beta variant in December, South Africa is slowly starting to see a trickle of high-paying foreign visitors as infection rates fall. Travelers come from Europe and the US. South Africa's biggest tourism markets, along with the UK, can currently holiday and then self-isolate at home upon return, a hassle that some are prepared to take. But the UK has kept South Africa on its red list of high-risk countries, meaning that anyone arriving from South Africa is forced to quarantine in a hotel for 10 days, costing more than $2,400 per person. We move to other parts of the world after this break. Don't go away. Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. And so it is The World Now at 4 on Hills TV. Police has disclosed that a shooter opened fire at a supermarket near Memphis, Tennessee in U.S., killing at least one person and injuring 12 others before he shot himself dead. According to the police, Chief Dale Lane, some of the victims had very serious injuries. He cautioned that the toll from the tragedy could rise. He revealed that multiple forces, including SWAT teams, converged on the supermarkets to secure the area, with police going aisle to aisle to help employees and shoppers evacuate the building. Lane did not say whether the assailant was an employee, but added that the shooting was under investigation by the FBI and other agencies. Two men posing as lawyers have shot dead a notorious gangster inside a Khartoum courtroom in India's capital, Delhi. They opened fire at Jitendra Maan Gogi inside a courtroom where a case was being heard against him. Officials say police returned fire, killing the two men. Police suspect a rival gang planned the attack. Gogi was on Delhi police's most wanted list, and he was also accused in dozens of cases, including murder, kidnapping and fraud in other states. The incident has raised questions over the security of Delhi's courts. A senior politician said the incident showed a serious lapse in security planning. Gogi was arrested in Delhi in March last year on charges of murder and extortion. Exiled former Catalan President Carles Puigdemont was awaiting a court hearing in Italy today after being arrested 4 years after fleeing Spain in the aftermath of an independence referendum that Madrid ruled illegal. His chief of staff, Josep Luis Alai, say he was detained in Sardinian town of Alghero on Thursday. According to reports, he'll appear before the judges of the Court of Appeal of Sassari, who will decide whether to let him go or extradite him to Spain, where he faces charges of sedition. Puigdemont's Brussels-based lawyer Gonzalo Boye told the newsman today that his client had spent the night in a jail cell and was awaiting for news of the preliminary hearing. And now to Afghanistan. The Taliban's notorious former head of religious police has said extreme punishments such as executions and amputations will resume in Afghanistan. Mullah Nuruddin Tarabi, now in charge of prisons, told AP News amputations were necessary for security. He said the punishments may not be meted out in public as they were under previous Taliban rule in the 1990s. He disclosed and dismissed outrage over their past public executions, saying that no one will tell what the law should be. Since taking power in Afghanistan on 15 August, the Taliban have been promising a milder form of rule than in their previous tenure. But there have already been several reports of human rights abuses carried out across the country. And now to business. The federal government of Nigeria, through the Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, has said that the federal government housings nationwide would be allocated through online applications. Fashola stated this in an interview with journalists during his inspection of houses under the federal government housing project on Thursday in Bauchi. He said very soon the process of allocation would start through an online application by the beneficiaries. Fashola pointed out that the houses would be allocated to all Nigerians and everybody is entitled to own the house through the online application. He also said the first phase of the houses had been completed and the government would now focus on the second phase to bridge the deficit in housing. The minister noted that the housing projects provide jobs to citizens and boost the economy of the people in the state as all materials used are bought in the state. More to come on sports with Daniel Obasi. Stay with us.
Do you really like me? Cause go BJ. Hi guys, my name is Gochi. I'm an Igbo artist. I sing, I rap, and I have good news for you. Big news. So, the Boss 95.5 FM Abuja, they have something for you guys. The Niger Boss Factor. So if you think you're talented, like if you know you can sing, you can do something extraordinary, this is your show. This is your time. Come and wow us with that boss factor. Remember to follow the instructions on the screen and do everything that you see on the screen. And remember also that there are amazing prizes to be won. Like there is a car worth 7 million naira to be won. Auditions end September 19th, 2021. So start registering now. Auditions are held, like you can audition in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Owerri, Benin, either of these states available for you. And remember to always infuse a bit of your culture in whatever you're doing.
Ugochi, don't be shy. Piki Rego, don't be shy. Let's start to spray money.
Good evening and welcome to Sports News on World Now at 4. I am Daniel Obasi. I started off with boxing, where Anthony Joshua says he is backing Deontay Wilder to knock out WBC champion Tyson Fury in their trilogy fight on October 9. Joshua, who wants to fight the winner in an undisputed bout, believes Wilder can avenge Fury's 2020 knockout by Fury. Three-belt world champion Joshua, who on the other hand will be set to face Alexander Usyk on Saturday at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London on Saturday, says Wilder seems even more focused on the tasks ahead. The 31-year-old also added that a focused man is also a dangerous man. And away from that to Formula One, where Max Verstappen has rejected Lewis Hamilton's suggestion that he could be feeling the pressure of their title fight. Hamilton, who had earlier in an interview said he remembered what it was like battling for his first championship and could relate with the pressure that comes with it. However, the Belgian-Dutch driver replied saying that he was very relaxed about the championship race. Verstappen currently lead Hamilton with 5 points as they both head into Sunday's Russian Grand Prix on Sunday. And over now to football, where Arsene Wenger says he is ready to take the shot over his proposals to overhaul football's match calendar to make the game even better. The former Arsenal boss had suggested fewer international breaks and staging the World Cup every 2 years, which has, however, come under heavy scrutiny. In an interview, Wenger says the risk is to make football better, and he was ready to take the shot. Wenger, who is also FIFA's head of global development, says that he believes that the World Cup is such a huge event, and he doesn't see that it will diminish its prestige. And that's your sports news on World Now at 4. Back to Ugdo Daniel for the rest of the news.
Welcome back from that sports tour with Daniel Obasi. And now to the rest of the news. Boss FM 95.5 Abuja presents Niger Boss Factor, a mega talent hunt event which spotlights creativity in the indigenous way. Niger Boss Factor is designed to give voice to talents of all ages gifted in art and craft, fashion, technology, music, drama, comedy, dance, and so on, all in the name of promoting culture which is gradually losing place in the society. Potential participants are welcome to pay the sum of 5,500 naira in GT Bank account number 0561 094 161 with the account name Boss FM 95.5 Abuja Limited, after which they are expected to visit www.bossfm.ng to complete the registration. Proof of payment must be sent to the station's WhatsApp number 0901-625-2525 in order to confirm eligibility to participate in the talent hunt. And that's the World Now at 4 on Hills TV. But before we go, here are the headlines again. We told you Buhari says Nigeria will crush Boko Haram terrorists. Or the fact that 1 dead, 12 injured in U.S. supermarket shooting. And on sport, Joshua backs Wilder to beat Fury. Remember to visit us on Facebook, Instagram at Hills is at Hills TV. I am Udwak Daniel. Thank you for watching.